tell you, this crowd is making it so I can hardly hear my own voice. They are indeed raring to go. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I can't help but be impressed with the way these guys have come into this series and just flat out handled their business. They're hitting on all cylinders, and I don't want to fully count out the other guys, but if the last 3 games are any indication of how this will play out, I think this series could be over really quick.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Los Angeles Dodgers.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who will get the ball here in this one. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dero, what's the key if they want to be crowned World Series champs here tonight?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Julio Urias will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Leading off tonight for the Yankees, second baseman, Jamie Echeverria.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Line towards center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Here's Didi Gregorius. High and deep to right. Back goes Puig at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
First delivery to him on the way. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
A great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Now a drive by Judge. Deep left field. Holds facing back. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting fourth, right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard but fouled off toward the dugout. Echeverria, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner goes for second. Strike taken, the throw. It's up the ladder, and the tag comes in too late, so he's in at second base here with 2 away. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Yankees. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it. All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus on Giancarlo Stanton right now. Looks like he's chiseled out of stone out there. The outfielder, I know he has light tower power, but he's also helpful on the defensive side and possesses a strong arm in the outfield.
Stepping into the box, Chris Taylor. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. This is skied into short left center. Heading after it is Judge. 1 down.
Batting second, left fielder, Andrew. Oh.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer here in the series. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
Wow, he really hit that ball well. What a great swing on it with great extension, and it sailed right out of here.
Batting third, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Tanaka into his motion. First pitch on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Hey, after giving up that extra base hit right there, I love the fact that he came back with much better location, much better execution. That might have woke him up.
The windup and the 0-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
Bellinger is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's faced. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more of Game 4 on the show.
Leading off for the Yankees, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez. His second home run of the series, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, he got away with that one right there. If he's going to live up there, spinning it up top of the zone, he's going to get hurt.
Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot that time for Greg Bird. His second home run of the series, and the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
Batting 7, third baseman,
Brandon Drury will bat next, as he grounds one briskly to short. Seager is up with it on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Center fielder number 12, James.
Now at the plate, Jace Peterson. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Puig looking up. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Yeah, you know what? Dodger Stadium has always been known for a very high mound, and pitchers love to pitch in this ballpark. In D-Row, when the sun goes down and that marine layer air comes in, this is a tough yard to hit the ball out of.
I was going right there, Dan. Day game, this place plays completely different, but to do it at night, that's why it was such an impressive performance today. For them to move traffic all over the yard today, not easy to do.
Line drive to center field, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit. So the lineup card turns over with 1 away following the base hit out of the pitcher's spot.
I can't believe this guy hasn't been smiling all the way down to first base. For an American League pitcher who doesn't get a chance to work on this much, maybe takes BP a couple times a year, for him to be in a World Series game focused on executing pitches and to mix in a big base hit, what a special moment.
Adeiny Echeverria started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Swinging a soft liner in there, a base hit.
That's why there's no justice in this game. Pitcher executes a perfect fastball inside, jams him, beats him, steals his wallet, and he's still able to get a knock.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Taylor is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 3 runs already home here. Popped him up. Moncada has a play. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors in a couple. Leading off the inning, Justin Turner, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Here's a strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Nope. A nice job by the retreating first baseman to look it in for the out.
Batting 6th, right fielder,
At the plate, Yasiel Puig, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Tanaka sets his sights. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Reached for and popped into the air, back behind second. Under it, Hechavarria for out number 2.
Batting 7th, catcher.
Now at the plate, Austin Barnes. They try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Inside with a first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. Score holds. It's 3-1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Line drive to left. Cole is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first down.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. The windup and the 0-1. behind 0-2 now. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Taylor is there. And that's the third out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, as the lead remains 3-1. Into the box, Yoan Moncada. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third, the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Julio Urias. He grounds it sharply to third. And quickly, there are 2 away.
Center fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor. He flew out in his last at-bat. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pitch is popped up. Bird is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Brandon Drury will bat next. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Taylor is there, makes the play, 1 away.
Now batting.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. And you can see both guys bringing it pretty good in this one. 95 on one hand, 92 on the other. So stepping in, Jace Peterson. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
The last at bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Nice adjustment by the batter right there. You cannot fault the pitcher for going to that well again. First one he swings and misses through, and this one the batter's able to execute and drive it for a base hit.
In now, Masahiro Tanaka. He swings and lines it to left. Cole is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's Echeverria now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First offering on its way. This is line to left. Toles is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Yanks leave one, and it's still 3-1. Next for the Dodgers, Andrew Cole. He went deep in his first at bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Coming to the plate now, Corey Seager. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Echeverria's there. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
First baseman number 35.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers. They still trail it here 3-1. Here's Didi Gregorius.
Leading off for the Yankees, shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat. He turns on it and sends it deep down the line in right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 0-2 delivery. And he fouls this one off. Now another 0-2. Fouled away. Ready with another 0-2. Hit in the air to right field. Puig's got a read on it. 1 down.
The left fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss at the good old Uncle Charlie. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. His first homer here in the series as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead. Giancarlo Stanton now. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. But it bends just foul into the second deck. 4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. back-to-back jacks. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second home run of the series as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Into the box now, Gary Sanchez. This one also hit deep to left field. Cole ranging back, out of here. And how about that? Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left, his second home run of the game, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs.
What an awesome moment for this team right here. That's the 4th home run in a row. There's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are chomping at the bit to get up at the plate.
Standing in now, Brandon Drury, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Gone! That's back-to-back-to-back-to-back-to-back 5 straight home runs. You got to be kidding. It's a solo homer for Brandon Drury. His first homer so far in the series, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Ross Stripling gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Center fielder number 12, James Peterson.
Into the box, Jace Peterson, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Grounded up the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned. Next for New York, Masahiro Tanaka. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Moncada is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. Last half of the 5th coming up. Striding into the box, Justin Turner. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
Working quickly now as the splitter's in there, 0-2. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. One gone. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. And now is Yasiel Puig. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. Popped high in the air. Echeverria settles under it near second. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher, Austin Barnes.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. It's still an 8-1 ball game. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Adeiny Echeverria. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Soft liner towards short. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop, Didi.
One gone in the inning now, and here's Didi Gregorius. Here comes the first pitch. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The left field, number 99.
Ready once again, Aaron Judge. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Tolles is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. And it remains an 8-1 ball game. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
There's a strike. Two and one.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
The windup and the 0-1. Missed with a slider. And a whiff at a good slider that time. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. The 1-2. In the air, down the line in left. Judge is on his horse. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Center fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Now to the plate, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now that ball's hit well, deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And foul, though it had the home run distance. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. The 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So a great job on a 1-2 pitch to keep the inning alive.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Throw to first. Not in time. Taylor leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 2 balls and no strikes to count to the Dodgers center fielder.
This is a spot right here playing first base. You have to really be on your toes. With a runner on first, a left-handed hitter up in a 2-0 count, there's a pretty good chance if he hits this, he's going to hit it hard down that first base line. So if you're the first baseman right now, be on your toes and be ready for a bullet.
To 2-2 now. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
The next 3-2. Pulled toward right center field. Peterson giving chase. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And he's in safely to third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
And you can't count your chickens before they hatch. He was 1 strike away from getting out of this inning, but then he gives up that blast that brings the runner home for first, and he's not out of the woods yet.
Here's Corey Seager. He'll swing and lift the ball fouled off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Heading after it is Judge. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits here for LA. Game 4 heads to the 7th inning now. It's the Yankees 8 and the Dodgers 2. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Yimi Garcia enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Yimi Garcia.
Giancarlo Stanton now. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Gary Sanchez will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. First pitch on its way. Ground ball foul down the left side. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. And now K-Rod Francisco Rodriguez is up throwing in the bullpen. Bases are empty, one man out. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that is through into center field for a one-out single.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. Sanchez rounds the corner and is headed home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Now batting, third baseman,
Brandon Drury will bat next. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at
the throw, and he's tagged out at second. But one run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. But an RBI triple gets the Yankees a run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Yankees 9. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 1 out, nobody on. The 1-2. Gets him looking, strike 3.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now is Yasiel Puig, as he sends it on the ground to first. The flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Francisco Rodriguez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Stepping into the box, Jace Peterson, who was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And he is in the second with a double, his third hit of the night.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat hit out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Stepping in now, Masahiro Tanaka. Popped high in the air. Turner calls for it. He's got it one away. Time to bring you up to date on the numbers for our two starters. It's our starter comparison, and the hometown 9 have had trouble generating much by way of hits, as you can see by the left side of your screen. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit down the third, and this will kick off the third base bag. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And he is out retreating to third as they slap the tag on him.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. Echeverria rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here. Having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to left. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Now batting, right fielder.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Giancarlo Stanton, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Toles. And that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors. And a runner left. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat, much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2 balls and a strike to count to Austin Barnes. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at-bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Snap throw to first, but he's back in safely. Barnes on at first, nobody out. Bounce to first. Bird has it. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball, so they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Throw down to second.
0-1's the count.
Runners on first with 1 down. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Chris Taylor is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Snap throw from the catcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. 2 out with the man at first. Hit out towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1 left for LA. That won't help much. It's 11-2. Another nice evening here in LA as we welcome you back to Major League Baseball on the show. Number 46 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Number 46.
Stepping up to the plate, Gary Sanchez. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. First delivery to him on the way. Line drive to left. And another base hit. He's 4 for 5 in this game. 9th inning's underway with a leadoff man aboard via the single.
Man, talk about having a good game. Like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
Into the box now, Greg Bird. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The 0-1 pitch. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, screams to the modern day of baseball. The 3 true outcomes. These guys aren't worried about hitting singles. They're trying to stop traffic over that fence.
D-Roy, it can't be better said. I think the day and age right now for pitchers is you have to approach just about every pitch like it's a 2-strike pitch. No get-me-over curveballs, no get-me-over changeups. Every pitch has to be thrown with a purpose.
Digging in to try it again, Jace Peterson. He doubled his last time through. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is pulled into right. Puig is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the Yankees, and it remains an 11-2 ball game. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toll. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some 9th inning magic if they're going to force a game 5. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
One of the keys to pitching late in the game's first pitch strikes, and this guy's rolling along. So far, over 70% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Hard liner toward short, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
The batter number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. Drury is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 2 out, nobody on. The Dodgers down to their final strike. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Bellinger connects as this is deep to right. Back goes Stanton, still ranging back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. His first homer here in the series as it's now down to an 8-run ball game. Standing in now, Justin Turner. Swing and a ground ball. This could do it. Throw in time, and they are World Series champions.
Wow, World Series champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining, believe me. Now they can look forward to celebrating during the parade as they bring the World Series trophy home. What a moment for this team, this organization, and that city.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series-clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.